An intense search is underway this morning for the 11th suspect in that accused Russian spy ring allegedly working here in the U.S. Christopher Metzos was arrested in Cyprus and vanished after skipping a bail appointment yesterday. He was last seen at this hotel. Metzos allegedly supplied money for the operation. His lawyer told CBS News he doubts he'll hear from Metzos again. Here in New York, the other alleged spies have a court date. CBS News Justice correspondent Bob Orr is in Washington with that story. Bob, good morning to you.
Good morning, Jeff. Well, they've become known everywhere as the spies among us. And as you say, later today, most of them will be in court to answer charges that they're part of a Russian espionage ring that's operated here for more than a decade.
Most of the alleged spies operated quietly in New York, Boston, and Washington suburbs. But not Anna Chapman, a flashy Manhattan socialite who sought attention publicly promoting her real estate business. Anna Chapman, socialite, real estate entrepreneur, and now accused spy.
I launched this business purely because I wanted to help someone.
This is Chapman just last spring at an event called New York Entrepreneur Week. Now she is the face of a spy caper that has intelligence experts a bit baffled.
What were they doing? It's hard to figure out. They were here a long time. They established kind of an American persona, if you will. What were they doing?
Just regular networking. It sounds like they were assigned initially to do that with the aim of gleaning what we would call political intelligence.
The accused spies were directed to mingle with policymakers and think tank experts. One of the suspects chatted up a former U.S. government official. Another met a staffer working with nuclear weapons. But officials say no state secrets were stolen. In fact, much of the information collected would be readily available on the internet, a resource that did not exist when the snooping program began. The suspects were also instructed to look for potential recruits, Americans who may be willing to sell secrets. There's no public evidence they ever identified a real source.
Now, to be clear, there have been other more notorious spies who have really done some very bad damage to this country. But the FBI took this case very seriously, tracking some of the suspects for years. Jeff?
Bob Orr in Washington this morning. Bob, thank you.
A lot happens early on The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.